minute, guys. Stop the tape. Let me rewind this for you real quick. I gotta show you older guys something really interesting. You see that? You no longer have to look like that anymore. Now, I'm in my 50s, but as you can see, I don't look like your average 50-year-old. Those are the days of the past, my friends. In fact, I'm in better shape now than I was in my 40s, my 30s, and heck, probably even my 20s. And if you're a man over 40 who wants to lose your belly fat and get in killer shape like I did, then I've got something you have to see.
You gonna get big? Meaty? Bro,
Looking good.
bro, looking really good, bro.
Looking juice, bro.
Bro, looking sauced, bro.
Looking frickin' diced, bro.
Bro, looking swolopotosaurus, bro.
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 Let's go lift to that one, bro.
Yeah, bro. Let's go lift to that, bro.
Deuce!
If you've been here before, then trust me. I know why going to the gym as a man over 40 probably isn't your thing. But what I want you to know is, it wasn't always my thing either. In fact, I started my journey to getting into killer shape without ever setting foot in a gym. When I was 48 and in the worst shape of my life, I was too embarrassed and intimidated to go to the gym. I felt slower than the guys around me, more out of shape, and just looked flat out lost. I used to think that they would judge me and laugh at me when I worked out. Not to mention, it's hard to get a good workout in when every treadmill and bike is taken, or when you've got guys hovering around asking if they could work in on every machine you try to use. All of these things just made me want to cancel my gym membership and forget about fitness altogether. And honestly, if it wasn't for my doctor and my ego, I probably would have just continued looking like the sad, out of shape old man that I was turning into just a few short years ago. But with some guidance from my doc and a lot of my own research, I discovered there was a specific type of training that would start my body transformation without the need of equipment at all. And I charted and documented my course from day one all the way until I reached my goal. As you can see, this at-home training technique really does work, and you can experience fantastic results like this without ever having to go to a gym. No more sitting in traffic on your way to the workout. No more waiting for exercise machines. No more sharing your valuable training time with workout bros to see how you can improve your health and get the body you've always wanted on your schedule, at your pace, and in your space, just like I did. Here's exactly what you have to do. 3, 2, 1. Highway to the danger zone. Hi, I'm Mark, and all jokes aside, I want to tell you about the #1 danger zone that every man over 40 has on their body. Now, I bet you're wondering what these weird yellow chunks are hanging out of my shorts. Well, these represent the male danger zone, your waistline. And for men who are struggling with excess body fat, this is a danger zone that you cannot afford to ignore. Recent data from weight management research has verified that the average man who is at or over the age of 40 is carrying at least 10 pounds worth of love handles. Man, these things are gross. Let's get rid of these things. Listen, if you've got excess body fat around your midsection or your hips, you need to pay close attention to what I'm about to show you, because it just might save your life. While the expression love handles sounds pretty minor, the health risks linked to having love handles is anything but. According to cardiologist Rachel Harris, MD, an assistant professor at the Morehouse School of Medicine in Atlanta, having belly fat deposits increases your chance of developing coronary artery disease. She also states that men with a waist circumference greater than 35 inches are at especially high risk. And if you didn't know, your risk of certain health problems is directly affected to where your body stores fat. It's been medically proven that carrying too much fat around your midsection can increase your risk of developing serious conditions such as diabetes, heart disease, and even certain types of cancer. However, there is good news. I've got a simple way for you to take action in reducing these risks and getting rid of excess body fat once and for all. The first thing I recommend, taking my body fat assessment. By measuring your true waist, you will be able to see if it falls into that dangerous 35 to 40 inch range. To get this measurement, all you need is a tape measure. Now, if you don't have one, you can easily determine if your waistline is in the danger zone by using your dress pant size. And I'll get to that in just a minute. But first, let me demonstrate this self-assessment as a man with just 10 pounds of excess body weight on my waistline. First, I got to put this fat back in. All right, guys, first, you need to find your hip bones and go slightly above them to the narrowest part of your waist. Then, bring the tape measure around without cinching it tight. Look, 48 inches. Wow. So as you can see, having just 10 pounds of excess fat to lose puts my body at serious risk of acquiring dangerous complications. So, guys, if you took a waist measurement that surpassed 35 inches, or if you currently wear a dress pant size of 36 inches or above, then unfortunately, your health is in jeopardy, especially if you're a man over 40. However, there is a very important factor that every man over 40 is missing that most health experts believe to be the main cause for the weight loss struggle so many older men face. And the one factor that you're missing is testosterone. Now, most men don't realize this, but the size of your waistline is directly correlated with the health of your testosterone levels. High testosterone levels are associated with healthy waistlines and overall lower body fat levels, whereas low testosterone levels are linked with larger waistlines and higher overall body fat levels. Evidence of a link between low testosterone and body fat has been found in countless scientific studies. A 2007 study found a link between low testosterone levels and a higher incidence of metabolic syndrome. That's a combination of risk factors that include obesity as well as high blood sugar levels. An earlier study found a correlation between obesity in men and abnormally low testosterone levels. And in a 2012 study published by the National Library of Medicine, researchers found that male testosterone deficiency actually altered and influenced the way their body stores fat cells. Further data suggests that in testosterone deficient men, more overall fat storage was measured, and mostly in the midsection and waist. So, if you have excess fat on your stomach or waistline right now, you can be almost certain that it's due to insufficient testosterone levels. But it's not just body fat that testosterone has an impact on. Not having enough testosterone in your body is also directly linked to lower energy, weaker joints, poor recovery, and muscle deterioration. As a man who had poor hormone health just a few years ago, you can trust me when I say I feel your pain. But correcting this low T problem is actually a lot easier than you might think. In fact, I've discovered a way that you can elevate your testosterone levels naturally, right from the comforts of your own home. So, if you're a man over 40 and you're ready to step out of the love-handle danger zone for good, here's exactly what you have to do. 3, 2, 1.
Check this out. It works.
Oh my goodness. I cannot
You can
believe
get
that. Are
abs,
you serious right now? Can I touch
and
you?
you can get some guns.
Whoa, that's crazy. Age again?
61.
Age again?
54. Well,
The
Toby and I
bromance.
learned a long time ago, trust me, that the only way you can get in good shape is to combine proper nutrition and fantastic workouts. And Toby was my guest star in helping create my workout program called
really?
Abs After 40.
Really?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, sure.
I think we even have some before and after pictures of you, Mark,
Oh,
of how
boy,
it's
I
really
don't know. I'm always-
transformed your life.
Yeah,
Yes,
that before
boom.
picture is kind of embarrassing.
That's good though. It's good to see that and be like, this is where I am today.
Now, I mean, I'm 54, Toby's 61, and he looks fantastic. But we learned that the only way to get in really good shape, burn that belly fat, and build muscle is to produce your body's natural testosterone. It's really key, and food is important.
Now this testosterone boosting recipe, certain ingredients in here that some people might typically not put in their chili, is that true?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Absolutely.
What are those? What do you use?
Well, you got to have a really good source of protein, and this is grass-fed beef, and the important part of that is it's got cholesterol, believe it or not, cholesterol and saturated fats. People think, oh no, you got to have that for your body to naturally produce testosterone.
Okay.
And then secondly, we cooked everything in coconut oil. And the neat thing about coconut oil is it has medium chain triglycerides. I know that sounds real complicated, but just trust me, your body can digest it better, and hence it's less likely to store it as fat. And then finally, we have our mushrooms, our white button mushrooms right here. fantastic for helping you minimize the production of estrogen. Guys actually make estrogen. And trust me, you don't want estrogen, because the more estrogen you have, the less testosterone you have.
Right.
No, you
We
don't.
mix the meal, but you said another thing important in the beginning. You have to mix it with a good workout plan.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Tell us a bit about what that program entails.
Well, it's really geared around using big compound movements. And that's something a lot of people don't realize is the bigger muscle groups in your body, specifically your legs, actually help your body increase its production of testosterone. And, you know, I've been talking about it all morning, but, you know, these little isolation movements, all these guys like to do bicep curls, well, that does almost nothing to increase your testosterone production. So everything is geared around compound resistance training.
Gotcha.
Trust me, though, when you get old, like us geezers, we need every little trick in the book.
If you are a man over 40, you need to watch this short video right now. Because in this video, I'm going to show you just one simple thing that older guys like us must do differently than younger guys to get six-pack abs. And this is what I personally use to get the ripped body and abs I have today. So I'm confident that it'll work for you. However, before I tell you what this one thing you must do differently is, take a second to consider this. Like many men, you might be thinking that it's just a fantasy or a ridiculous goal for you to get six-pack abs at your age. However, before you think that, I'd like to show you a few pictures of the oldest known man in the world with six-pack abs. Now, can you guess the age of this man by looking at his body? Is he 60, 70, 80, or older than 80? Well, I'll reveal the answer in exactly 3 minutes. But first, let's talk about you. You know, at one time or another, we've all set a goal to get in better shape, or even thought about what it would be like to have six-pack abs. But as time passes and you get a bit older and busier, this goal kind of gets swept under the rug. In fact, you're reminded of this every time you feel that bit of belly fat when you lean forward and it rests over your shorts or pants, or any time you look in the mirror. And year after year, you've told yourself that you would do something about it. However, you never really knew what to do or even where to get started. And the workout tips and advice that you've seen from younger guys online are mostly way too hardcore or dangerous to do. And on top of it all, your knees and shoulders aren't feeling as strong as they once were. And maybe, like I used to, you've even experienced old man pains. So you're really not sure if these high-intensity workouts you see on TV are right for you. And when it comes to eating or dieting, you pretty much just eat what the woman in your life gives you, right? And if you were to do it on your own, honestly, where do you even start? And even if you made these diet meals for yourself, how long would you last eating those tasteless meals? A day or two before you say, screw it? The truth is, trying to get rid of your belly without a real plan could seem impossible. And maybe you're starting to think getting the body you really want is just meant for younger guys who devote all their time to fitness, time that you don't have. Also, if you're anything like me, you have a lurking fear in the back of your mind about what your belly fat means for your future. Just think, if you can see a bit of flabby, hanging belly fat now, imagine what your stomach will look like after you gain a few more pounds. And this won't stop. It'll happen month after month. And eventually, your fat gain will spill into your neck, love handles, and ultimately turn you into someone you never imagined you would turn out to be. And beyond just appearance, belly fat can even be life-threatening. Having belly fat on you is like wearing a suicide bomb vest. Hear me out on this one. At any second, this fat bomb can go off. You could suffer a heart attack, develop diabetes, and even cancer. Now, you might be thinking, I don't have that much belly fat, so this doesn't really concern me, right? But the reality is that even just a few pounds of belly fat can significantly increase your chances of having major health issues. So as you can see, having belly fat isn't just a matter of being unattractive. It also puts you at risk for many fatal diseases. Furthermore, will your wife, girlfriend, or potential girlfriend truly be attracted to a man with belly fat forever? Instead of you, she might be eyeing and fantasizing about another man. And although you're only in your 40s and 50s, you may fear that your prime years are gone. Is this how you want to live the rest of your life? Honestly? No, I know it isn't. And that's the reason I want to share this fat loss breakthrough with you. One that many fitness professionals and doctors are saying will completely change the way older men deal with fat loss. And you've probably seen proof of that with a few male actors who've only recently gotten back into amazing shape in the last year or so, in their late 60s. Which leads me back to the question, can you guess the age of this man by looking at his body? In fact, according to the Guinness Book of World Records, this man, Ray Moon, is 85 years old and is documented as the oldest competitive bodybuilder in the world. Not only does Ray have a ripped muscular body and six-pack abs, he is able to hold his own and compete against guys who are half his age. How does he do it? Well, even though it's only recently been made available, many men have already taken advantage of a similar style of training that Ray uses so that they can get the same muscle-defining and fat-burning results. And for me personally, I went from 49 years old and in the worst shape of my life to being a sponsored fitness model with six-pack abs at the age of 53. Now, I'm not sure what led you to this video. Maybe you heard about me from my YouTube channel where I'm the #1 most subscribed trainer. You see, my channel has over 3.6 million subscribers, and I'm proud to say we're the biggest community of older guys getting in shape on the internet. Or you may have seen my company's regular column in Muscle and Fitness. We've created some of the most watched ab workouts on their site and have helped hundreds of muscle and fitness readers get ripped. Or maybe you've seen one of my company's media appearances on the Steve Harvey Show, the Daily Buzz, GQ Magazine, or Time Warner Cable News. Regardless of how you found me, by the end of this video, I promise you'll feel confident to know that you'll have the answer you've been searching for. Well, my name is Mark, and I could tell you how successful I am as a fitness model or physique competitor at the age of 53. However, even with that being said, there's a far more important reason why you should listen to what I have to say. That's because just a few years ago, I was you, struggling with belly fat, but I was able to turn it all around, and what I did was something most older guys have never considered doing, and I'll share exactly that with you today. Look, you should know during my 20s and 30s, I always had some belly fat. However, it was a lot easier to hide, even though you could definitely tell when my shirt came off. But when my 40s came around, I gradually started putting on more weight. I figured, it's just a pound here and there. It's no big deal. All just part of getting older, right? But the reality check came later during my mid-40s when I saw a photo my buddy took of me while I was working on my car. I couldn't believe how much weight I had put on, especially around my belly. I knew I had gained a few pounds, but I didn't realize how bad it had actually gotten. At that point, I knew I had to do something about the way I looked. So I started to make some healthier choices in my life, eating better foods and adding more physical activity. But the belly fat kept piling on, and so did my lack of confidence. And like a lot of us guys out there, I wondered if it was actually still possible for an older guy like me to have a body that I could be proud of again. And if you feel the same way I did, I want you to know that there is a way in this video right now. But first, I have to warn you, what you're about to hear might upset some viewers, because I'm about to reveal why you might have wasted your hard-earned money on fitness programs as well as diet or fat loss pills that a man your age should have avoided. This new fat loss discovery for older men is not a magical pill, and it's not just some weird little trick that makes your belly vanish. There will be a little bit of work, but as you probably know, it will all be worth it when you're finally able to have the body you've always wanted, especially at this point in your life. So if you don't mind a bit of work that creates great results, I urge you to pay close attention to this entire short video. Now, I want to start by asking you a very important question. Did you know most workout programs that are currently available don't actually help older men like us get rid of our belly? In fact, even if you gave them a try
and did them perfectly, the chances of them working for you would still be slim to none. And that's because these workouts are not designed for men over 40. You see, men over 40 need to focus on one crucial factor that younger guys don't: testosterone. Testosterone is the one single thing that controls every aspect of what a man's body looks like, how muscular to how lean you are. And it even controls if a man is able to have six-pack abs. As a man ages, his test production decreases greatly. Dr. C. Chase of endocrine.org explains that typically testosterone levels in men peak around their late 20s and then begin a gradual decline from age 30 onward. This decline can range from 1 to 2% a year. This means at around age 40, you could potentially already lost 20% or more of your natural testosterone production. And this is a bigger deal than you think. If you didn't know, belly fat has a negative effect on testosterone production. And as you gain more belly fat, your natural testosterone decline will be increasingly accelerated. Just think, if you did nothing about your testosterone levels, your natural testosterone production could possibly be down to 50% by the time you reach your 50s. That's why the most important factor for men over 40 is naturally increasing your testosterone back to optimal levels. And if you can, getting in shape will be easy. If not, it could seem like it's almost impossible. But like I mentioned, this decrease in testosterone is a natural process of aging, and there's nothing you could have done to stop it. One thing you need to understand is that it's not your fault, but it is up to you to get your testosterone back up. So now that you're aware that your belly fat is caused by your age and your decline in testosterone, and as a man who is concerned with your health, your physical appearance, and how important people in your life view you, you may want to know ways to start improving your testosterone now. One simple way to do so is by losing your belly fat. Decreasing your belly fat tremendously increases your natural testosterone levels. Scientists have found that belly fat has a direct negative correlation to testosterone production. Men's Health reports that body fat contains aromatase, an enzyme that converts testosterone into estrogens, the main sex hormone in women. Having extra estrogens floating around your system triggers your body to slow its production of testosterone. And the less testosterone you make, the more belly fat you accumulate, and the more estrogens you spew. It's a vicious, emasculating circle. Men's Health also goes on to say, you lose testosterone naturally as you age, but weight gain can accelerate that process. When NERI researchers monitored the health of men ages 40 to 70 for 9 years, they found that the men who became overweight or obese experienced a more rapid drop in testosterone than those who kept a normal weight. Now, losing belly fat might sound simple, but as you've already experienced, it's insanely difficult to lose weight if you already have low T. As testosterone goes up, fat goes down. And as fat goes up, testosterone goes down even further. And it just repeats itself on and on. As long as you have that belly fat, boosting your testosterone will be very difficult. Now, another way to support your testosterone is to never consume alcohol, drugs, or medication. It's not a secret. We all know that alcohol can have a harmful effect on your body. But be honest with yourself. Do you really have the willpower to make this type of sacrifice? The less alcohol, prescription, and recreational drugs you can consume, the better. But cutting these out entirely just isn't a practical solution for you. And next, I'm sure you're aware that you can increase your testosterone with steroids, but those are temporary fixes that could lead to permanent and negative side effects. WebMD's research reveals that men who take anabolic steroids may develop breasts, become impotent, become bald, and even have tendon rupture. You're probably smart enough to not just inject yourself with something illegal you bought from a drug dealer. You may have heard about the legal prescription version of steroids, which is testosterone replacement treatment, or its other name, TRT. But what you probably didn't know is that TRT also has some serious life-changing side effects, such as heart attacks, heart enlargement, significant risk of liver disease and liver cancer, high levels of bad cholesterol, and increased anger. The truth is, this temporary fix to your testosterone issue will lead to even more serious side effects, such as a heart attack or cancer.
So it's definitely something we should all avoid. Now, all of those are possible solutions, but they're either very difficult to accomplish or can end up hurting you more in the long run. Now, this last solution is actually what I prefer, and it's also what I still personally use today. And it's how I'm able to maintain peak testosterone levels and have the body and abs I do today at the age of 53. So for men over 40, the safest and most effective long-term solution is increasing your natural testosterone by using a specific style of training, which you'll see in just a minute. Now, I know you're probably thinking, I did try working out, or I am still working out, but why wasn't I able to get rid of my belly fat? Like I mentioned earlier, most workouts are not designed to do the one most important thing that men over 40 need them to do if they really want to get six-pack abs, which is to significantly increase your testosterone production. All workouts and physical activities affect testosterone production in one way or another. Most of them are only supporting your testosterone levels a small amount, while a rare few can have a significant effect for increasing testosterone. There are also exercises that can have a negative effect and cause a decrease in your testosterone. And it's actually one of the most common exercises used among men over 40. That's why before you do your next workout, I want you to be informed and make a wise decision on choosing your next type of training. And to help you with that, I'm going to give you 3 types of exercises that I've found through research which are proven to do little to nothing to support a man's testosterone at our age. In addition, you'll see the one type of exercise that you might be using right now which could be hurting your testosterone even more. The first of these low testosterone supporting exercises are super high intensity training, dance aerobics, and group fitness courses. Some examples are P90X, Insanity, or other group fitness classes in your local health club. The reason they do little to nothing for increasing testosterone is because these exercises use very little resistance training. Here's what I mean by that. Most of the exercises in P90X or Insanity do not build any muscle. They're what's called cardio. They're designed to improve the endurance conditioning of younger guys. But unfortunately, this type of training has been proven to have a minimal effect on your testosterone. That's because in order to boost testosterone, you need to do exercises that build muscle. And that's exactly what resistance training is designed to do. An example of a resistance training exercise is a dumbbell chest press. Although you don't have to sweat and hop around like P90X, it's proven to be much more effective for building your chest muscles and boosting your testosterone. A new study from Koji Sato, a PhD of Ritsumeikan University in Japan, shows that resistance training can increase the production of sex steroids or testosterone in the muscles of older men. Resistance training induced increased muscular sex steroid hormone testosterone may positively affect age-related concerns and improve the quality of life for older individuals. In addition, one other easy way to tell that group training classes like P90X and Insanity are not designed to boost testosterone is because they're not exclusively designed for men. They're actually catered and mostly used by younger women, as you can see in their promotional ads. On to the second type of exercises to avoid, cardio machines. Like I mentioned earlier, there is a type of exercise that can actually decrease a man's testosterone production. In a study done by the National Strength and Conditioning Association, shows that performing cardio, also known as conditioning work, left testosterone depressed for up to 48 hours post-exercise. Since testosterone hormones determine how much fat your body will burn and the speed at which your muscles and your joints recover, having your testosterone depressed for 48 hours is detrimental to your fat loss goals and health. Now, for the final type of workouts that men over 40 should avoid, weightlifting machines. Now, weightlifting machines do support testosterone. However, by focusing on free weights, you can see significantly higher levels of testosterone boosting. Weightlifting machines, such as bicep curls or leg extensions, mostly focus on isolating one single muscle.
And often these movements are unnatural to the body and do not cause enough muscle activation to signal a boost in testosterone production. While free weights, such as the squat or dumbbell press, can work on multiple larger muscles at the same time. These natural movements utilize the entire body and can help trigger a significant increase in your testosterone within minutes of your workout. You're more efficient with time, and most free weight exercises recruit more muscle groups than weight machines. So you work more muscle and burn more calories in less time. But there is a trade-off. Free weights are more effective. However, they can be more difficult and dangerous to use if you don't perform the exercises properly. And that's the reason why most older men often use the easier and less effective weight machines as an alternative. However, if you know how to use free weights properly, you can increase your testosterone and see results much quicker. And in just a bit, I'll provide you with the tools you need to do so. So what type of exercises should you be doing to boost your testosterone? It's called compound movements. And scientists believe that these type of resistance exercises could produce the highest increase in testosterone for men. With either free weights or your body weight, compound movements are exercises that activate two or more large muscle groups at the same time, which, as I mentioned, is the key to activating testosterone production in men. With that being said, most regular types of exercise are isolation movements, which only place an emphasis on a single muscle, doing little to nothing for your testosterone. So why do compound movements boost more testosterone compared to isolation movements? In compound exercises, you're using 2 to 3 major muscle groups at the same time, activating the largest muscle groups in your body. And this high muscular activation instantly triggers a significant increase in your hormones during and even 48 hours after your workout. Just look at the difference in the amount of muscles activated in a compound movement compared to a regular exercise. You can clearly see why compound exercises will cause your body to secrete more testosterone. And not only will it work with free weights, certain unique compound body weight exercises are also very effective in boosting your testosterone. So if you're a beginner, simple body weight squats like this can be a powerful testosterone boosting exercise. And if these aren't challenging for you, I'm going to show you weighted variations that are safe for older guys in just a minute. Now, to be honest, if you're not 100% sure how to perform compound exercises, doing random ones you see on the internet can become very dangerous, since they involve so many muscles and joint movements. That's why later in this video, I'm going to walk you through a version of compound exercises you can easily begin with today. You'll also see the compound exercises that I've customized for men our age to use safely, without risk of injury and with a high level testosterone boost. When I started, most compound exercises were either too difficult to perform or just too intense and high impact for my joints to support. So I made a unique version of the squat, bench press, and deadlift. Not only were these variations much more comfortable for my body to perform, I also saw really great results within just 3 weeks of repeating these 3 exercises in a simple workout I slapped together. On top of that, I could start telling that my testosterone levels were slowly rising. Besides starting to see my stomach losing fat, I was also feeling stronger. My muscles were tighter. I had more energy, more urge, and my sex drive went way up. And all I did was spend about 10 to 15 minutes on each exercise until I got all 3 done. I honestly thought I could just keep repeating this workout and the results would keep coming, but it wasn't that easy. A week after that, the results started to slow way down. My energy wasn't the same and the fat loss wasn't as apparent as before. So after doing a bit more research, I discovered that you have to make constant changes and variations to your training program in order to keep your body guessing and changing. That's the only way you can keep your body's testosterone optimized and at its peak levels. Dr. Schroeder from WebMD says, after a few weeks, your body gets used to the challenge. Eventually,
you'll get a lower hormone response from the same workout. I spent the next few weeks studying and testing out variations of the most effective testosterone boosting exercises. And once I was able to customize enough compound exercises, I organized them by specific body parts. Through doing this, I was able to create over 20 variations of workouts that would keep my testosterone production fresh, which allowed my body to see rapid and constant fat loss. I went even further and separated them into 3 phases that helps your body gradually increase your testosterone levels. This way your body does not overtrain and get burnt out. And after using it for a few months, I was able to see my abs for the first time in my life. After all these years, I finally had a body I was proud of. And at work, I could tell other men respected me a lot more. A type of respect that you can only earn by being confident with who you are. And during day-to-day or random physical activities, I no longer felt weak or inferior around younger guys who were in shape. In fact, many of them were actually looking to me for workout advice. Eventually, the word got around, and more men who were suffering with belly fat wanted to take advantage of what I had put together. And that's how this new type of training for men over 40 became the talk around town in the fitness industry. And today, this little discovery has helped thousands of men just like you relive their prime now with a better and more ripped body than they had in their youth. Now, you probably want to know in detail, how is this new testosterone training able to turn a weak 48-year-old man with belly fat to a 53-year-old fitness competitor and model? Well, remember earlier when I showed you what you need to avoid when picking the right exercises? Fact is, I based it all on avoiding those very exercises. Listen, unlike P90X, cardio, or isolated movements, I actually avoided high injury causing exercises and only used the most effective compound movements that maximize a man's testosterone production. In addition, I combine them in a specific sequence and order to make each workout activate your testosterone production up to 48 hours even after your workout is over. No exercises chosen are too strenuous or high risk to your joints. I've adjusted and customized safer versions of very powerful, effective, yet very dangerous exercises like deep barbell squats, cleans, and snatches, and substituted them with variations that gave the same powerful testosterone effects without the major risks. Next, in making this workout, I place strategic short breaks in between each set that you can get the benefits of cardiovascular exercise without being bored to death on a treadmill. In addition, you'll avoid all the testosterone-killing side effects of long cardio. Speaking of long workouts, I also made sure each workout stayed short enough so you won't have to live your life in the gym or spend all of your free time training. If you're in college, it's okay to waste 2 hours working out. But for us busy guys, we don't have time to mess around. And remember, I broke the workout into 3 phases. This way your body can gradually build up and get used to the high testosterone training workouts. Pushing your body beyond what it can handle could be good at some later point when your body has built up a good foundation. But doing this too early, especially if you haven't been working out, could increase injuries and decrease your hormone production due to overexertion and stress. The key is to increase your test levels gradually until they reach your body's peak performance. If you try to increase your test levels too fast, your hormonal system will get burnt out. As long as you have that belly fat, it'll cancel out any testosterone increase you might have. That's why the key to phase 1 is to break that vicious cycle by eliminating belly fat from the equation. And we do this by incorporating a special sequence of short breaks with active rest during your workouts. This will keep your workout short, yet allow your body to burn fat even after the workouts are done. In fact, your body will continue to burn fat for up to 48 hours after your workout session is over. Removing any excess body fat is the first and most essential step in revitalizing your testosterone production. Then on to phase 2. Since we've eliminated most of your belly fat in phase 1, It's time to really drive up your testosterone levels without any interference. In phase 2, workouts are structured to optimize your testosterone levels by combining multi-joint, low-impact resistance, and at the same time using cardiovascular training techniques. We'll be increasing your T levels during this phase through these specifically designed workouts that will result in heightened lean muscle growth, increased sex drive, boosted recovery, as well as continued fat loss. But there's one last thing you've always wanted, and now you're ready for it. Phase 3 will focus on giving you that lean, muscular body and a complete set of six-pack abs. With your belly fat gone and your testosterone level peaked, your body is now ready and able to handle a much more intense form of testosterone and ab training. These phase 3 workouts incorporate a new style of ab training called the A40s. A40s combine my most effective ab exercises that target not only the outer layer of your ab muscle, but also the core muscles at the same time. Each single set of A40 does the job of 9 different ab exercises. That's how phase 3's A40s will help you carve out the abs you've wanted in the shortest amount of time. In addition, I added more intense multi-joint exercises to keep your body from plateauing and to also spike your testosterone levels to your peak production. By the end of this phase, your body will be in what I call full auto mode. This means with minimal maintenance, you will still be able to sustain peak test levels and have a ripped physique for years to come. Now there's a bit more you need to know. After you're done with these 3 phases, the program evolves and will continue to restructure itself to keep giving you results. Here are my personal results through the 3 phases, and these can be similar to the results you get. This is me after phase 1. You can clearly see that my belly fat and weight went down quite a bit. And this is after completing phase 2, the testosterone phase. You can notice that my abs are starting to show and I'm getting a bit more muscular. And this is me after the final phase. In fact, I was getting so ripped that a trainer at a local gym suggested that I compete in a physique show. With my confidence high and so many great changes going on with my body, I decided to give it a shot. Little did I know, not only would I win, but I would also be offered a modeling contract. Could you picture an out-of-shape 50-year-old guy who went from struggling with belly fat to having one of the best bodies in a competition? And it's all because I turned up my testosterone with these workouts. Now, figuring out all of these exercise variations and putting them in the right sequences took me almost an entire year to do. So listen. At this point, you have 2 options. Option 1, spend 1 whole year or more of your time, customize your own workouts, and put them into phases of your own, hoping they might work. Or there's a simpler choice. Option 2, use this program I've customized for you already that's designed to bring your test to its optimal levels. Now, if you like saving time, and like having guaranteed results like I do, then option 2 is a no-brainer because I have everything mapped out for you. Every movement, every variation, it's all here. All you have to do is take it and do it. I've openly shown thousands and thousands of guys this new type of testosterone training for men over 40, and it's time you're given the same opportunity and experience to achieve the ripped body and abs you deserve without the pains and aches. Your body will feel stronger, better, and workouts that you used to dread will seem easy. On top of that, no more feeling restricted to disgusting health foods. Remember the time when you were able to enjoy the foods you wanted without feeling guilty? Once your testosterone levels are optimized, you'll be able to have the foods you crave and still keep the ripped body you've earned. You can have all that. I've personally done this myself in my 50s, and the solution is all in this blueprint to my exact workout system. I want to hand you the world's first workout program designed and personally made for a man over 40. A sustainable, low-impact workout program that's designed to specifically enhance your testosterone. The system is called Abs After 40 because it's designed to get you abs by enhancing your body's testosterone production to the maximum level that's safe for men to permanently sustain. And it's all based on your body's natural hormone production. No weekly doctor appointments, and definitely no lifetime dependency on prescription testosterone therapy. All you need is just a few short Abs After 40 workouts a week, and you'll be able to get rid of the belly fat you've been struggling with. And it doesn't matter if you have any fitness experience or not, or if you're 40 or 85, like Ray Moon. This workout will have a perfect starting point for your testosterone optimization. Now, Abs After 40 includes variations of exercises that can make your workouts easier or much more difficult. I've created this workout so that no matter if you're a beginner or you've been training for a while, there's a perfect place for you to start. Not only this, Abs After 40 can be done completely from home with just a pair of dumbbells. No wasting hours driving back and forth to the gym, and no having to buy an expensive gym membership or personal training. And while I include advanced training days for guys who do have a gym membership, they're completely optional, and most guys choose to do the program from home. You'll also see adjustments you can make to each exercises in the workout videos. This way you'll never get bored and your body will never get used to the same training routine. The best part is that it's all easy to follow, and I'll be there with you to answer each and every question you might have along the way. No guesswork and no trial and error. Each phase, workout, and every single exercise will be explained in detail and demonstrated for you in a simple to follow series of training videos. To make things even more convenient, you can watch all the videos on your smartphone or on a tablet device, like one of these iPads. I'll show you exactly how it works. It's super simple. It's as easy as that. And I promise it'll work for you just like it did for me. Remember, each and every exercise was researched, designed, and customized by a man who is going through the same struggles you are. A man that knows about joint pains and aches. So you can bet I made sure each of these exercises wouldn't cause joint issues, long-term muscle soreness, and I made sure they were short and to the point. At our age, injuries and pain can really hold us back from our fitness goals and the things we love to do. And today, I walk around proud in this ripped body, injury-free. And in addition, I've included my Abs After 40 nutritional system for you to have. This eating system is designed for men over 40 to further enhance your testosterone. Every week, I'll unlock a new video showing you step by step how you can eat your way to higher testosterone. And no, this isn't some super restrictive diet that forces you to eat like a rabbit. In these live meal plan blueprint videos, I'll show you how to prepare foods that you love, like steaks, potatoes, and even certain cheat foods you thought you could never eat again if you wanted a six-pack. On top of that, you will learn how to prepare it all in just an hour a week. And it's designed to blend in with your normal eating habits so that you can still burn fat while out at work lunches, dinners with the family, or just hanging out with your friends. It's also made so that you won't disrupt your wife or girlfriend's dinner plans, and make sure your meal prep cost is so effective that it won't disrupt your budget either. I also have something else for you. I'm going to give you my How to Deal with Common Injuries and Gym Problems ebook when you get started with Abs After 40 today. This gives you my little tips and tricks on how to deal with soreness and even how to get rid of those old man pains we joke about. Inside, you'll see specific stretching and recovering techniques that'll keep you injury-free and up and ready for your next workouts. Did you know doing certain types of stretches before a workout can be bad for you? But most men are clueless to this and actually do it religiously, which is why so many older men end up getting hurt from even simple workouts. Look,
There are specific types of stretches and a specific time you must do them to prevent injuries and joint pains. And yes, I'll give all that to you. And one more thing, you'll also learn about vitamins and supplements that I personally use to keep my muscles stronger and give me the natural energy I need to stay in shape. I'll even show you a way to use those foam rollers or stuff you have at home to get rid of tight muscles. You'll see exactly how all that works in this book. Hey, you're here right now because you've already decided that you're going to make a change, or else you would have exited this video a few minutes ago. You know deep inside you're going to get rid of your belly fat and you're going to have abs after the age of 40, and nothing will stop you. And that's the attitude that makes you deserve to take the testosterone advantage of the abs after 40 system. I made this program for men who care. Men who want to prove that they can live in their prime at the age of 40, 50, or even 60. Men who are willing to put in the work and not afraid of becoming better. Men like you. However, this is not made for men who are okay with having a belly, okay with the women in their life not being attracted to them. And it's not made for men who have accepted failure or accepted giving up on living a more exciting life, because those men are not here with us today. You and I are on the same path to getting six-pack abs, to being able to show off our body on vacation and make our ladies think, wow. The only difference between you and I is that I have a little tiny bit of a head start. But in just a few seconds, you'll be able to catch up, and you're going to do it fast. Perhaps even faster than I could if we started together. How? All you have to do is take the next few seconds and click on the button below. And I'll give you instant access to my system that'll boost your testosterone and get you the abs you already know you need. Now, this program is special to me. They say the best way to help the world is to share one thing that helped you the most. And abs after 40 is that one thing I want to share with you. Now, if someone had told me about a program like this when I was in the worst shape of my life at 49, I would have saved a whole lot of money and time. And more importantly, would have been living a lot happier life sooner. Now, you can't really put a price on happiness. But men from everywhere were offering me hundreds and even thousands of dollars for me to train them when they heard about how this program has been transforming so many men's lives. I mean, I understand, because if I was them, I would be willing to pay someone $1,000 or more to get rid of my belly fat naturally once and for all. But I also know that $1,000 or a few $1,000s might be a lot of money. And it could affect your decision on whether you try to hit your fat loss goals or whether you just stay stuck with your belly fat forever. You know, big health clubs and fitness companies wanted to help men who wanted to get rid of their belly fat by selling my abs after 40 to men for $399, just like those other programs you see on late night TV. But like I said, I never wanted price to be a deciding factor. I want the choice to be yours. And that's why I'm letting you have the entire Abs After 40 program for just $97. You're literally getting a complete workout program for less than an average joining fee at a gym. And honestly, skip eating out at a restaurant once or twice. That'll pay for the program itself. It'll be the best choice you can make for your body. Trust me. No one ever looks back and regrets getting in better shape or having six-pack abs. On top of this huge discount I'm giving you, I want you to take advantage of this program completely risk and worry-free. I know you already have enough stress and worry in your life with work and family, so I definitely don't want you to have to be concerned if this is the right investment. And yes, this is an investment. You're investing a few $100s that will give you exponentially better health and get you in much better shape. And even though you won't need this, I'm still going to make everything worry-free by giving you my 100% money-back guarantee. If for some reason your testosterone is not optimized and you don't get the abs you want,
Just let me know through an email or a call, and I'll give you all your money back. However, you won't have to do that because I'm confident that this program will work for you just like it did for me. So you're probably thinking, why am I giving it to you for such a low price? And why am I guaranteeing your results? Well, man to man, it's because you deserve it. With the hard work you're putting in, you deserve a promise that you'll have the body you've always wanted. And I want to let you know, you've already accomplished something great today. You made a plan to get rid of your belly and you followed through. Just imagine, after doing your first workout tonight, or even in a few minutes from now, you'll start to notice an energy you've never felt before. And in just a few days, you'll instantly notice how your pants are starting to feel a bit more loose. The little muscle aches, joint pains, and the pops you hear when you stand up are slowly fading away. And after a few weeks, you start to get more and more compliments like, "Man, have you been working out? What have you been doing? What's your secret?" And you'll see a side of the lady in your life that you haven't experienced in years. The way she looks at you is different. And you'll be able to intimately please her better. And she will thank you for it. Then, there's the new respect other men will give you, from the office to just hanging out with friends and family. You'll notice them speaking to you in a new way, listening and inspired by the things that you say. You're waking up every day excited to see how much more ripped and defined you are. Picture having this new life for years to come, all because you decide to click the button below right now and get the program that'll revitalize your testosterone and your way of life. And remember, once you click that button, you'll have an instant 14-day free access to the Abs After 40 nutrition system. And you'll have the How to Deal with Common Injuries and Gym Problems ebook to keep as well. However, if you decide to wait, like you've been doing for years, looking for the perfect time to start, chances are you'll be stuck with belly fat. The truth is that there is no such thing as a perfect time. In life, there's always something happening, and it's up to you to decide what's important. Ask yourself, do I want six-pack abs? Yes. Do I want to be healthy and live the prime years of my life now? Yes. And most importantly, do I want to be happy? Damn right. I've been there. It's hard to be happy when you're not fully satisfied with the way you look. You can fix that. No one can do this for you. You have to click that button below on your own. I can't force you to do this. In fact, not even your wife or kids can force you. This has to be your choice. Your choice to take control of your body, your health, and your happiness. To tell you the truth, your prime is slipping away. You don't have another year or even weeks to decide. Every day you wait, your testosterone is decreasing and you're adding more belly fat, making it seem more and more impossible to live your dream of having abs. You see, waiting is literally like digging a hole you won't be able to get out of. I could sit here and show you another hour of scientific facts why it's so important for you to get in shape right now. But deep inside, you already know why. It's for you and your family. You already made the decision to get abs a long time ago. And today is your chance to turn that engine on and get going. You just have to do the easy part, which is to say yes. Yes to living a more adventurous life. Yes to a better and younger you. And yes, I'll click the button below and get started with getting Abs After 40 right now. Still here? I see you haven't clicked the button to get started yet. Well, this probably means that you still have a few questions or concerns. And like I mentioned earlier, I want to make sure to answer all your questions as soon as possible. So in the next minute, I'm going to answer the 9 most commonly asked questions that I'm asked about the Abs Over 40 program. Number 1, Mark, I'm in better shape than most guys my age. Will these workouts be challenging for me? The answer is yes. That's because we include an optional advanced bodybuilding day in each phase for men who have experience with working out. In this optional day, I've included some advanced training that many beginners might not be ready for. I've even included training that utilizes gym equipment for those who want to go a bit heavier and get more technical. So if you're up to the challenge and want to get that extra boost of testosterone in there, this is perfect for you. Number 2, I have an injury, joint pain, and an issue that prevents me from doing exercises. Will this work for me? Yes. We designed the course to be low impact and to not aggravate injuries. And you can easily substitute exercises that don't work for you. I've included a ton of variations of each exercise in this program. This way you can find the one that fits you the best. And if you have unique questions, we can even have my trainers on staff customize the workouts to your needs. Call 1-800-655-8576 to talk to a trainer now. Number 3, what supplements do you recommend using during this course? What I personally take and recommend is a supplement called Test Reload, a natural testosterone booster. In fact, I'll give you the details on how to get it once you sign up, and it will give you a big advantage with abs after 40. And the best part is that besides helping me burn belly fat, Test Reload also dramatically helped me with my sex life. And in the program, I'll also speak to you in detail about other supplements that can help you with fat loss, recovery, and overall energy. Number 4, what makes your abs after 40 eating system so different from those other low carb or low fat diets? Well, I found that low fat and calorie restrictive diets could actually decrease not only your test levels, but it can also kill other fat burning hormones in your body. On top of that, diet foods are disgusting. In the Abs After 40 nutritional system, you'll learn how to incorporate customized testosterone boosting foods into the meals you normally eat every day. And what's most different about this eating system is that you'll learn to prepare meals that block estrogen, the female hormone that kills testosterone. So not only will you boost your natural test production, you'll also learn how to prevent it from being destroyed. This is the key to optimizing your testosterone with nutrition. Number 5, I'm really out of shape and embarrassed to go to the gym and I don't have any equipment. What can I do? Don't worry about that. We only require a pair of dumbbells. And if it's impossible for you to get those, we have a substitute guide you can use to find an exercise that's right for you. And don't even sweat if you're a beginner and not sure how any of the exercises work. Don't even sweat it. I'm giving you live demonstration videos showing you step by step how everything is done. But also remember, this program is designed to work for beginners as well as those who are more advanced. Not only have I included simplified variations of specific exercises, I've added some additional content and challenges for those who are more experienced. Number 6, so how much is the program and what do I get? Once you click the Let's Get Abs After 40 button, you get instant access to all the workout videos online. All you have to do is log on to the Abs After 40 website, and in 2 little clicks, you're in. Now, the cool part is that you can even watch all the videos on your phone or on a tablet device, like one of these iPods I got for my birthday. Pretty cool stuff. On top of that, you'll also get 2 free bonuses. First, you'll get the Abs After 40 eating system, which will be free to you for the next 14 days. I'll be sending you a video every week with the latest nutrition tips and step-by-step cooking instructions. You'll pretty much have everything covered from A to Z when boosting your testosterone with foods. You'll also get my How to Deal with Common Injuries and Gym Problems ebook when you get started with Abs After 40. This ebook is the reason why so many of my clients are able to train pain-free and injury-free. You'll find every single page filled with information you can use to better your joints and pains every day. Number 7, I've had knee injuries before. Will these exercises be right for me? Absolutely. These workouts are designed for minimal impact, but they also activate the most amount of muscle. This way you're able to promote the most amount of testosterone. I've had knee issues and a few other injuries myself. So when I created these workouts, I built them in a way that would work even for men who are a bit banged up like me. Now remember, this program is not designed to heal or rehab any injuries. If you feel that your injury is severe, I would contact a doctor first, just to be careful. Number 8, Mark, what if I'm not satisfied with the results? Simple. Just contact me by email or by phone, and I'll do all I can to help you figure out why. But if that's not good enough, remember, you have a 100% money-back guarantee. So if you're not happy for any reason at all, just let me know and I'll get you every single dollar back as soon as possible. Now, if there's a question I didn't get to, just give me a call at 1-800-655-8576 and I'll do my best to get you the answer as soon as possible. But remember, I'll be available 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday to Friday, U.S. Central Time. So if you can't get a hold of me, just leave a message or call back in the morning. Number 9, could I sign up over the phone instead of online? Yes, you may. Just give me a call at that number I just gave you. Again, it's 1-800-655-8576. While you're on the phone, I can even guide you through the site where the videos are and show you exactly how it all works right then. Sounds like you're all set. So now that you have all your questions answered, it's time that you get your abs after 40. Just click the button right below now to get started. Thank you for your time.